Wellness for me means just taking care of yourself, surrounding yourself with positive energy, things that make you feel sane. I know for me, dealing with muscular dystrophy when I'm just out and about or just feeling down, wellness is, watching my TV shows, that makes me feel happy and putting me in a different mindset. Burning some sage around the house, that definitely makes me feel calming. So anything that brings me joy of just even working on my business, Girls Chronically Rock, is just taking care of my sanity, my sane, my mindset, to be my best self for myself, but also for my caregivers that I have to rely on each and every day. Hi, everybody. I'm Keisha Greaves, and I'm a member of the Global Wellness Institute Diversity, Equity, Inclusion Initiative. I am the CEO and founder of Girls Chronically Rock clothing brand, which I started in 2017 to help inspire and motivate others in the disability community. Because I myself was diagnosed with muscular dystrophy in 2010 while I was in graduate school. So I'm just trying to bring more inclusivity and just bring more awareness to adaptive fashion within the fashion industry for the disability community. I would say one for me would be mental, because just living with muscular dystrophy, I feel like I don't have control over that. This muscular dystrophy has control over me, which affects, my mental health. I see a therapist. I have to rely on caregivers each and every day. So that right there is mental health just in itself, where I need to keep my mind focused, calm, and in a happy place. Because if I'm not happy, then I take it out on others and so forth, and such my caregivers. Financial wellness means to me of being stable, just kind of being on top of your bills, not having to rely on paycheck to paycheck. But I feel like in my situation, having a disability, having to rely on SSDI can be a little bit challenging. You can't go or work over a certain limit, and that sucks. That's something I'm hoping to change, or hopefully will change in the disability community. But I would say it's very important because, like myself, I love to shop. I'm always on Amazon. When I'm even on social media, things pop up and I'm like, oh, add to bag, where it's like I may not need the things, but I also find it very therapeutic for me. So I tell people, I'm like, it's not my fault. It's like I could be down in a sad, in a bad mood, but when just buying something, and yeah, I may not need it, but it kind of gives me some kind of satisfaction. So in order to do that, I feel like I need to be financially stable. So I feel like once that is stable, it also brings me in a better mood of
Mhm.
having that income coming in and being consistent and buy the things that I want. Cause I'm like, hey, it's just me. I don't have no kids. I don't have nobody to take care of. So it's like I want that stability. So I would say it's very important, because if that's stable, I feel like I'm stable as a whole person. I grew up with my single mom. I would say it wasn't like we wasn't poor, but I would say we were like, middle life. I was spoiled. I got everything I wanted. Never had to do laundry. Even when going to school at Framingham, I brought home my laundry every weekend for my mom to do. She put me through college. She paid for everything. I studied fashion design. And looking back, I know that must have been a lot, because in fashion school, you have to buy all the materials yourself. So I would say, like, I'm grateful for her. And as you get older, you realize and more appreciate it more. Because I'm like, wow, like bills are high now, to pay
Mhm.
bills. I was like, I wish I can go back to that life of just carefree. So I would say I live like comfortably. Whenever I need the money, she would give it. Yeah, we weren't rich, but I could say I live comfortably. I grew up in Cambridge near Harvard Square, and I'm grateful for the life that I lived. On a form, I would say people would identify me as a Black woman and disabled. Being disabled and a Black woman, I am proud. I conquer. Yes, of course, being diagnosed with muscular dystrophy in my early 20s totally put a damper and put me in a totally different mindset. But now I'm just like acknowledging the fact that I have a disability, and I feel like everything happened for a reason. For me, people call me like the fashionista. I would say that's what I'm known for, also known as disability advocacy, because I feel like I'm doing so much more of that now, of being on Channel 7 News, Chronicle 5, and just advocating for the health system with disability community and caregivers. So I would say disability advocate and fashionista are the two things that I feel like I'm known for.